newsflash, journals, training journals, they are cool, they help, and they're super beneficial. I would highly recommend getting just any type of notepad journal that you can write and put all your ski thoughts down. After training each day in video, I will take my journal, write down all of my thoughts from that day, all of the things that I did well, all the things I needed to work on, and then I try to end it with a positive affirmation. This has worked really well for me. It keeps me in a positive mind frame and consistently working towards getting better.
I use a little journal, and every day when I finish a session, I write down, this is what I was working on, this is what worked for me, this is what I want to do tomorrow. And it's easy. It takes about 5 minutes, just jotting down a couple of notes. And it doesn't even have to be paragraphs or sentences, just a couple of bullet points even of, hands up, pulling my feet behind me, driving to the outside ski, whatever it is that I'm working on. And the exact cue that was working for me, the thing I was thinking about, the thing that clicked for me, and taking that into the next session and building upon it until those things become much more natural.
Journaling for me is really important, not only when I'm at ski camp, but when I'm home too and off of snow. At ski camp, like I am here, I use it a lot I take it onto the hill with me, and right after training, I'll write down, even if I forget my journal, I'll do it in my phone and put it in my journal later. But I write down the things that I was thinking about all day and what worked and what didn't and what I want to stick with for the next day. So I'll usually do that. And then when I'm off snow, I will watch video of myself or people better than me skiing. And I'll watch a lot of that and pick out what I like and what I don't like and put it in my journal as well.
Being positive helps motivate you to the next day. One trick that I use is I write every single day in my journal 2 things that I did well and 1 thing that I'm looking forward to working on the next day. When I word it like that, as opposed to 2 positives and 1 negative, the negative might be I leaned in too much or I was in the back seat. But if you put it in, I'm looking forward to working on being in the front seat or being forward tomorrow or having level shoulders tomorrow. Creates an opportunity as opposed to a dread on the previous day and makes me more motivated to go to work the next day. I get excited about it. I watch video that night and I'm excited to wake up and go get in the cold and throw on my speed suit and try and do better. I challenge you guys to try this with your journals. 2 positives, 1 thing you're looking forward to working on as opposed to 2 positives and negative.
And having that journal, I don't have a good memory. So it would, especially if I was off snow for a while and I would come back, it would take me 4 or 5 sessions to find my skiing again, have it click, and then build from there. But I was wasting 4 or 5 sessions just trying to find that again. And now that I have a journal and I have that record of this is what was working for me last time I was on snow, this is how I'm going to approach it next time I get on snow, makes it so much more efficient and saves me so much time and helps me build that learning curve so much faster.
I also journal to talk about how I was feeling about the training, so not only things I was working on, but how I felt about the training and, how a little bit more on the emotional side too. Like my journal is for everything sports related, but also the emotional side of it as well. It's not just technique and tactics, it's also how I felt that day and stuff like that. And I think that's really helped me make leaps and strides in my skiing so far.
Highly recommend it. When you're ever struggling, you have something that you can go read and look at to say, hey, this helped me in the past. I want to, work on what helped me get through that barrier. So it's always a great resource. Journal. Who knows, maybe you find out you enjoy writing, so that's cool too. Hope you take advantage of, this great tool that we all can have.